You know what's crazy? Most people will say they have no time for their health, but somehow they have time for Netflix in the pub. That's like saying, I don't have time to put fuel in my car, but I got time to sit in it and scroll on my phone. I used to be like that. I come home from work, get KFC, couple of Jack Daniels, and put on Happy Gilmore and fall asleep. But now, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't touch drugs, I train less than 4 hours a week, I'm in the best shape of my life, all while working a regular job, raising kids, writing a book, and obviously running this channel. And I'm not some fitness guru with great genetics and no responsibilities. I have limited time, but I have 15 years of knowledge. And I know some of you have already planned to move on to the next video because you're addicted to avoiding what makes you better. And only some of you will stay to the very end because you've realized something deep. You've realized that if you don't prioritize your health when you're young, you'll be forced to find time for it when you're old. The biggest excuse I hear when people say why they don't care about their health is because they'll say they don't care what they look like. And the cause of this is social media. Social media has changed the perception on what healthy is. People have become so obsessed with their appearance that they think being skinny or having muscle means that you're healthy. But that's not true. Because a smoker can be skinny because nicotine increases the metabolism, but then drop dead from lung cancer. And a bodybuilder who's built like a brick shithouse can drop dead at 45 from heart disease because they abuse too many steroids. So health has nothing to do with how you look and has everything to do with how you feel. What you put inside your body. It's not a band-aid to escape emotions. It's there to power the body. It's there to build your immune system so you don't get sick, which is why you see people that eat a lot of processed foods, high sugar diets. They're always tired, they're always miserable, and they're always in a bad mood. And that's because their diet is shit. When you eat shit, you're always going to feel like shit. So if you change your perception on food from something that you use to escape emotions to now something that you use to power the body, your life will pretty much change within a week. You will quickly realize that you've been putting bad fuel in your car, your body, and that's why your body, your vehicle, runs and feels like shit. So being healthy has nothing to do with having abs or being skinny. It has everything to do with your mental health and how you feel. So if you're waking up sad, tired, and a little bit anxious, maybe cut back on the sugar and that will all change. Now this is one of the darkest psychological truths that is engraved in the human mind. We will never get what we want. We will only get what we believe we deserve. Which is why some people can be born into a bad environment and grow up and become a millionaire. And some people can be born into a bad environment and stay there. And the difference is one believes they deserve to get it. And your health is no different. If you don't believe you deserve to be healthy, you will sabotage yourself. You will smoke, drink, eat shit. You will never look after your health. Because if you believe you deserve to be healthy, then why aren't you making yourself healthy? If you believe you deserve to wake up happy, then you will go out of your way to make yourself happy. If you believe you deserve to wake up and be successful, then you will get up one day and go out and make yourself successful. And what's the cause of that belief? It's your childhood. If you weren't treated right by the people who were meant to love you the most, then what makes you think that you will grow up with an internal belief system that will lead you to be happy, healthy, or even successful? If people made you feel sad, lonely, and like you're not worthy, then you're going to grow up with a negative opinion of yourself. And that's exactly why a lot of people don't go out of their way to make themselves healthy, is because deep down, they don't believe they deserve to. You'll fight for a company that wouldn't notice if you died, but you won't fight for your body, the thing that keeps you alive. This is the craziest shit ever. We're taught as kids that when we grow up, we get a job and we work hard, we'll be rewarded. But that's bullshit. The only people that get rewarded for hard work are the people that create $1 million ideas or the people that start $1 million businesses. No one has ever become a millionaire by working a 9 to 5. So the only thing that hard work gets you is depression, bad back, and burnout, which only leads you to coming home tired, stressed out, and not wanting to do anything. So what do? You grab some junk food, you grab a couple of beers, and you sit down and watch TV because that's the only thing you have energy to do. And over time, what happens is it starts to wear down on you. And I always tell people, the day your job becomes your life is the day you lose your life to a company you don't even own. All this crap about work hard for your company, work hard for your job, work hard. For what? If you're making less than $100,000 a year to work hard, you're not going to have the money to financially set yourself up to retire early anyway. So you might as well just kick back and relax. So that way when you get home after work, you still have time to do stuff with your kids. You still have time to go to the gym and look after your health. You still have time and the energy to do things that you actually love. So if you're one of those people right now that's in a job where it's taking too much out of your mind and body, then you need to leave that job. It doesn't matter how much money you want, because money you can make back, but time you don't. If you don't respect yourself, then your kids won't either. This one really hits home for me because I didn't grow up with the best role models. I was surrounded by people who did anything but respect their health. I was surrounded by alcohol, all types of drugs, violence, self-sabotage was a normalized thing in my house, and it installed that inside me. And by the time I was in my early 20s, I was drinking, taking party drugs, and hanging around the wrong people. Cocaine! And before I knew it, I was in my late 20s with my whole life wasted, all because I had bad role models. So if you have kids right now, being healthy isn't about you. It's about the children around you. The path we pave is where the next generation will walk. The problem with the world today is that the world isn't broken. It's just unhealthy. And if we want to make the world a better place, then we need to be healthy leaders. And if you're a parent right now and you're not healthy, then I'm sorry to tell you, your kids are going to grow up unhealthy. So it's your job to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I need to wake the fuck up. Because if I don't get my shit together, then my kids will never have their shit together. So don't do it for yourself. Do it for your children.